just a single game, including the Lakers and the Nuggets. The Nuggets, unfortunately, once again, without Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. LeBron James out as well. Luka pregame, this looks like CGI. It is Hollywood after all. Nope. He's just got that capacity to make big-time buckets, including these in the first quarter when he came out warm. Step-back three, Lakers up a dozen. Doncic will pull from deep. That's cash. Then Luka on the drive. Got to worry about the step-back three. Instead, he spins in the lane, heads to the line, three the hard way, and the Lakers up 14 early. Doncic again. Cookies. 21 first-quarter points, his highest-scoring quarter in his brief time as a Laker. He scored 46, by the way, in the quarter and could mostly cruise from there. Here, Luka gets caught in the air, gives it up, gets it back. One of those nights. Early third, Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith, back to Luka. He rested the entire fourth. 31, 9 boards, 7 assists. The Lakers get the win by a dozen. Luka has played 16 games with the Lakers, already on some lists with the greats. Wednesday, his 5th game with 35 and 5, meaning he joins Kobe and LeBron as the only Laker players with that many in a season over the last 20 years. And again, it's been 16 games.
Yes. Lakers beat the Nuggets 120-108, win their third straight game during the 5-game homestand. Jamal Murray was out. LeBron Rui was out. Luka, 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Luka is his 230-point game. He had a 20-point quarter and a 20-point half. Woo! So he had it going early. Austin Reeves had it going early. Ocho, I mean, for the first quarter, they could not miss a three. They had 45 points.
Yeah.
In the first quarter. Stepped off the gas a little bit in the second quarter. Let them get back into the ball game. Stepped on the gas again on the third quarter. Blew the game open. I think the Nuggets scored 31, 32 points in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't nearly enough. Luka, 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. His 230-point game, Austin Reeves had 22.8 assists. But I thought the Lakers played really well. They set the tempo early. They didn't play down to the level of competition, knowing 2 of their best players was out. And sometimes you get that, Ocho. The Warriors made that mistake the other night. They looked at it like, oh, Murray not playing. Oh, Jokic not playing. And the next thing you know, you find yourself with an L hung on you. But watching the game, Ocho, what you thought about the Lakers and how they looked tonight?
I mean, it was impressive. It was very impressive. Not only did Luka come out and set the tone in the first quarter with 22 in the first quarter, actually, Luka set the tone for the game. What he did in the first quarter, coming out with 21 points in the first half, in the first quarter. And everybody played well. Most of the time, what happens is when you play a team that doesn't have a player like Murray playing and the other what's his name? Joker?
Jokic.
Okay, Jokic. I don't know why I keep calling him Joker. Jokic playing, you play down to your competition. Most of the time you end up losing, similar to how the Warriors did the other night. But obviously the Lakers didn't do that. They did slow down at some point, but it wasn't enough for the Nuggets to get back in the game, and they eventually ended up winning the game. So, I mean, it was a good game. Obviously, the superstars are out. You would have liked to have seen Jokic playing and Murray, LeBron healthy, Luka playing, just to see a team at full strength, to see what the game would have been like.
Yeah, I thought the Lakers, JJ had a good game plan, but when the shots are playing, damn the game plan.
Yeah.
I thought they moved the ball early. I think sometimes the Lakers get careless. There are times, look, you just have to accept Luka is going to try some things. I mean, he's going out of bounds, and he tried to throw a pass behind his back. Turnover. And that's what allowed the Nuggets to make this run. They started turning the ball over in the second quarter.
Hold on, what he did? Going out of what?
He's going out of bounds and try to throw the ball behind his back to a guy right there up under the basket. I was like, Lord have mercy, Luka. But that's Luka. You have to accept the good with the bad.
Right.
Because that's his game. That's how he plays. And you have to be willing to roll with it.
You got to think about it. When it comes to him, now you do some things you don't like. You got to accept the good with the bad, but there's more good than bad when it comes to him when he's playing.
Yeah, for sure. AR, man, AR's been great. I like this game, but you could tell, and you look at him from the time he got there to where he is now.
Yeah.
He's immensely better. You can tell he's a student of the game. You can tell he put time in on his game. You can tell that it's important to him. And that's what I like to see. Regardless of the sport you play, it needs to mean something to you.
Right.
You got to want to get better. You can't rest on your laurels. Yeah, he got a 3-year contract, probably paying him like $13-14 million. He said, nah, I want one of them big daddies. I want one of them 200s.
Yeah.
And he going to get it. And he would have earned it.
Yeah.
He would have earned it. And you see why the Lakers were so unwilling to part ways with him. Everybody in every trade always tried to include him. And a lot of trades broke down because the Lakers were unwilling to part ways with him.
Yeah.
They saw the improvement. They saw the maturation, getting better from the three, getting better at finishing at the rim. Got Niles handles, putting the ball on the floor, got the nice snatch pull. He's turned himself into an all-star caliber player. And I understand that there are a lot of great guards, and you got to get back Steph, and you got Ja, and you got Shai Gilgeous, and you got Harden, you got some Kyrie, you got some really good guards in the Western Conference.
Right.
But man, the way he's playing, he's an all-star caliber. He's an all-star caliber player, and he can handle the ball. LeBron has trusted him for a very, very long time. If you go back and look at that Memphis Grizzlies series, he actually won him a game. LeBron's like, nope, don't give the ball to me. You take it. Go win the game for us.
Yeah.
And he's done that. So I just love the way he's improved, how he's gotten better. And this Laker team, I think if they get healthy, I think they can be dangerous. I still think they're a big short, but hey, we'll see what happens when the rubber needs to meet the road.
Yeah. Listen, you know the game of basketball very well. So does everybody else. Everyone else with the knowledge of the game of basketball has said the same thing about the Lakers. They don't have a big. In order to compete, in order to go as far as you need to go, you're going to have a big. And they just don't have it. But we can see we gonna see what they can do with that two-headed monster. Once LeBron comes back, we'll see what happens.
Well, because they're going to be small. Once Jackson Hayes goes out of the lineup, they're small. I mean, Koloko, he's okay. A little small. Height, okay. Height's fine, but he just don't have enough bricks in his back pocket. And so they, people can just uproot him and just move him off the spot.
Off the spot,
yeah. But I mean, and there are gonna be some times that probably LeBron's gonna have to slide to the 5.
Ooh.
I mean, because really, if you really think about it, there's not a whole lot of guys that have, Rudy Gobert is not gonna cause you any damage. Basically, they got Hardenstein, they got Chet Holmgren. But when you look at Memphis, Zach Edey, he's just a big body. He just sets screens and stuff like that.
Yeah, taking
down
up
to
space.
the basket.
Taking up space.
So you look at the teams now. Sengun now he can be a problem for the Rockets.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's an all-star. He's an all-star for a reason. But like I said, I like the Lakers. LeBron gets healthy. Luka is Luka come playoff time. He has the third highest scoring. No, he has the second highest scoring average in playoff history. With that being said, LeBron healthy. LeBron is a top 5 in playoff history as far as scoring. They can do some damage, but I just wish they had another big. I don't know why they signed Alex Len.
Hey, Uncle, you ain't been too high on Brother Lynn, baby. What's wrong with Brother Lynn?
He's probably about 35 days away from being the tallest coach in history. That's his next profession. It ain't gonna be in the NBA. It's gonna be coaching basketball somewhere, maybe high school. Ocho, the Vikings are set to roll with J.J. McCarthy.
Thank you.
Pursue Aaron Rodgers. The Vikings have rejected multiple trade calls for J.J. McCarthy, telling other teams they're moving forward with him as their quarterback. The team